There we go. Also, a good morning for the people who are watching the recording. Great. Let's get this thing started. Let's see what we had from last week. Let's see what we have for this week. Last week was already an amazing week. Like you guys know, I'm starting to keep track of what we're doing on these sessions. Before I didn't do that. But I think it's good for the inspiration and especially the confidence if you're trading this strategy to see what kind of results you could achieve if you're really following everything step by step. So if we review from last week, we had 7 take profits, 2 stop losses, and 1 break even. So if we hear these numbers, that's like insane, right? Beautiful, beautiful numbers to look at. So today I'm gonna do exactly the same. I'm gonna go over the price traps, of course, from last week. I'm gonna write everything down. So every result, what kind of opportunities we had, and so on. So we really have like a very clear vision the longer we are doing this on the accuracy of price trap. All right. So good. Good morning, bro. Happy to see you here. But let's get this thing started. The very first one was, of course, ADJPY. ADJPY is one of my favorite pairs, by the way. It's a really nice pair that really follows some good structure and gives us most of the time some very clean price action. All right, so good. First of all, if you're new, if this is the very first time you watch the recording, I know the people who are live here are not new. These are all familiar faces and names. But if you're new and watching the recording and you don't know what I'm doing here, well, it's pretty simple. We are gonna trap price between highs and lows, all right? So like you can see here on ADJPY, we have these 2 boxes. These 2 boxes represent the most recent high and the most recent low. Then we simply want to see the market breaking that certain high or low. It doesn't matter if we break the high or we break the low, we just need to break something, all right? So if we break the low, we want to see the sells. If we break the highs, we want to see some buys. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Of course, if you want to go more in detail, like every single step on how to enter and how to use this strategy, you'll have to be part of our beautiful community in Discord, but also here in Belgium. If you're from outside of Belgium, of course, we're all everything is online, and you will have access to certain educational videos, to certain extra morning sessions, because I'm doing the morning sessions basically every single day. I'm only doing the Wednesday on my public channel, so everyone can join and everyone can learn this, and especially the basics of this strategy. Okay, good. To talk about ADJPY, it's pretty simple, right? What we want to see, the very first rule is the 1-hour candle closure outside of our zone. So that's what we've seen here. The market breaks below our low. So this is giving us a bearish signal, and this means that the market could potentially drop from that point on. And like you can see, I think it's obvious, the market did the beautiful breakout and did the beautiful retest. Like, there. What a trade, what an idea. Okay. Also, if you take a look, we have some certain rules to be reacting on these price traps, and one of these rules is the price action. We are looking at candlestick patterns. What are candlestick patterns? Well, pretty simple. It's simply showing us certain candlesticks that can like already show you where the market is about to go. All right. If you are not that good in candlestick patterns, I really recommend you like make sure to master them, because this can tell you a lot. What I did in the past when I started trading, I had my desk, not like it is right now. Now I have like a triple screen in front of me. I have everything I need. Back then it was just my laptop, and that's it. And then behind my laptop, I had my wall literally full of candlesticks, full of different patterns, full of technical analysis, that when I was on my charts, I could just look up and check the different patterns and check the different candlesticks. In that way, I made it so automatic for me to recognize these things. And yeah, it made it easier for me to make technical decisions and not emotional decisions, right? Because if you're looking at the charts and you see a certain pattern happening and you can compare it with the exact information you're learning, yeah, you're just reacting on that technical information. Okay. Good, but let's take a look. So 1 hour time frame did reject 30-minute time frame. Look at that. Also some good candlesticks. 50-minute time frame did exactly the same thing. Look at that engulfing candle. So we had so much time to be reacting on this. Even the 5-minute time frame gives some good price action there. So yeah, there was so much opportunity here. A 1 on 3 was definitely possible. If you see, we had like around 10 to 15 pip stop loss, and the potential was like 260 pips to the downside. That's beautiful, right? So let me write this down. 80 JPY, beautiful 1 on 2 risk to 1 on 3 risk to reward take profit, definitely hit with a potential of 1 on 20 risk to rewards. Okay, so pretty great stuff here. And what's the beauty about price trap is it's not because your breakout and retest has happened that this idea or this pair is not accessible anymore. Nope, that's not the case, because what does the market do the moment we break up? We make a new low, right? And that's the beauty with this strategy. You can just keep following up on the structure that the market is creating. For every breakout the market does, you can find yourself a new retest. Look at that. So we break, we retest, we break, we retest, boom, again. So what does the market do? We have a new support, right? New support zone. Look at that. Market breaks, retests. Boom, another sell. And guess what? What did the market do afterwards? And this is so strong and so beautiful. And I really wanted to show you this because that's the power of price trap. The moment you really recognize these patterns, really recognize when to get in, when to get out, when to spot these breakouts and retests. Okay. So next, again, breakout retest. I gave this one also on Friday. I know some people in the channel, like Potsy, for example, she took that one. She was also running 80 JPY. Boom. Simply by following the trend, simply by following the lower highs and the lower lows. All right. So beautiful idea on 80 JPY. The next one, we have AUD NZD. Let's really talk about the exact thing that's happening here. Market breaks below the low, comes back through retest. Look at that. Rejection on the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame was showing as the evening star. 50-minute time frame was also, yeah, it was a little harder one, this price action. I gotta be honest there. But even right over here, 5 minute, nah, not the 5 minute, even the 5 minute didn't really show us something. So if you were like, ADN's a D, I don't like this price action, this is not really what I'm looking for, no problem. Market took off without you, but broke again and came back for the retest again. 1 hour engulfing, 30-minute time frame engulfing, 50-minute time frame engulfing. This was a little bit more clear. And also the 5-minute time frame, even the 5-minute time frame gave some good price action here. All right. So again, beautiful idea here. Let's just say you would, for example, react on the 1 hour candle closure. You would have around a 15 pip stop, and the market went for a potential of almost 180 pips to the downside. Okay, so another one that beautifully respected what we wanted to see. So let me write down AUD NZD, 1 on 3 risk to reward with a 1 on 10 potential. It was more than a 1 on 10, but let's just keep it on a 1 on 10 there. Okay, and again, if you just follow up the market like with the new lows, you see market breaks the new low, it doesn't come back for the retest. Pretty simple. No retest, no trade. Market makes a new low, breaks, retest, boom, gone. New low, market breaks, retest, boom, gone. All right. It's really nice and really beautiful how the market just respects these highs and lows. Such a simple concept. A lot of people make it too difficult for themselves. Um, but if you really understand this, and if you really start recognizing these highs and lows and really, yeah, put in the work and backtest this, it's just insane how beautiful everything get respected. Okay. For ADCHF, we got the breakout to the downside, like you can see. We immediately shoot it up and we're attacking the highs. So once I see this happening, we are like messing up with the highs and the lows. That means that our support or our resistance or our structure isn't that strong enough, all right? It isn't that clear enough. So the market is just messing around with it, like you can see. We break to the downside. We never created any price action to the downside. Yeah, here at the highs, and we did have to move, but I'm not going to count this because we were already getting above the highs already. All right, so we want to respect the previous highs and not really break them or attack them or go higher than them. Okay, So this was pretty much messed up. Okay. You could say like, yeah, but here we got the breakout. We also had to retest and respected the lows. Yeah, but we also went below the lows. So in my opinion, this is not a valid setup. This is not a valid price trap. Can we agree with that? If you're like, nah, I'm not agreeing with this. I took a stop loss on this. Let me know in the chat box, or maybe let me know in the if you're watching the recording. If you're like, nah, I don't get this. I took a stop loss. Just let me know in the comments of the recording on my YouTube, and I will maybe, I don't know how to, but I can get back to you, right? I will watch the recording comments, and I will just go over it next time when I'm here on the session. Or you can join our Discord channel where we have a small public zone where we have chats where you can literally ask questions. Okay, if you're not in there yet, let me know and I will get you in there. Good. So that was for ADCHF. I'm not gonna write it down because the setup was totally messed up because of the fact that I just explained. Um, Let me make sure I'm not missing out on anything here. Let me check in the chat. ADJPY, ADSAD, yes. ADCHF, yes. Then we have Euro Pound. Euro Pound was a little bit, yeah, like you can see, market broke out, came back for the retest. We massively engulfed here on the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame was also showing like these three blue soldiers. That's also a candlestick pattern, by the way. If you see like three massive bullish candles forming after each other, there's a very high chance the market will continue following that direction. Okay. 50-minute time frame also, yeah, it was pretty good price action. It was maybe a little bit harder to be reacting on. But on this pullback here, if we take a look just simple at the 50-minute time frame, look what happened. If you follow the structure, we have like these highs here. Market breaks above that, shows us a lot of bull pressure, and then you can wait for the retest to then go in those that buying direction. Here on Euro Pound, you had the second 50-minute breakout retest. So is it what I'm showing? This what I just drew? Is that what you mean? Is that where you reacted? Otherwise, this was clean. It's still running, it's or clean. If I see this is like very slow, and I don't even think we already have our take profit yet. But there you go. This was the okay, beautiful. Like here we already got a break of structure, but maybe this was like, I don't know, you know. It wasn't maybe. Excuse me. Wow. That took a long time till this one took off. um, but like you can see here, this was maybe not the most clean structure. This was maybe not the most clean breakout and retest, but here we have a very obvious breakout and retest. So very clean reaction of you. So this was right over here. Let's just go with you. Thank you. You went for 10 pip stop, I think. How much? 46, 43, 12 stops. All right. So around the 12 pip stop. Yeah, clean. Beautiful below all the structure. And how far did we go? Yeah, very close to a risk-free one at this point. So I'm just gonna write it down. I'm just basing on not on my own analyze or oh, you're already risk-free. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. But I'm just gonna base myself now for writing it down on my paper here on the idea that someone sent it out in the chat box. All right. Tip extensions as target zones. That's amazing. That's amazing. I personally just go for 1 on 2, 1 on 3. But of course, if this is working, so I'm gonna write down 1 on 2 on the paper for now. But keep me updated. Keep me updated. Let's just follow your analyze. Let's just follow your take profit levels and so on. So keep me updated about that one. If it takes profit, I will write it down right now. Right now I just said it that it's risk-free for now. All right. It's moving pretty fast, pretty slow, excuse me. It's moving pretty slow, and this is something I really hate personally. I'd rather have a stop loss immediately than a consolidation moment or a consolidating market going to my take profit. In my opinion, maybe I don't have the patience enough to wait for these kind of ideas. All right, good. Next one, Euro CHF. Market broke out, came back for the retest. This was like, yeah, a very fast retest. You could be reacting on this. I know a lot of people just don't like that. A lot of people just love to wait for the bigger retests and the long retests. Um, yeah, that's something. So you had two opportunities, of course. You had like a very fast retest here, and you have the very slow retest here. And like you can see, I don't think I need to go over too much here. This was pretty clear that the market beautifully broke out. Um, and yeah, look at that. 91 pips potential. Let's say we went for 10 pips, which makes it a beautiful 1 on 3, excuse me, first take profit, and then a potential of 1 on 9. I'm writing down these potentials just for myself, but I'm just focusing on 1 on 3 take profit or not, right? You had Euro CHF take profit, there you go. Beautiful. Love it. And this is someone who is not in our private channel. This is someone who is simply following the public sessions. That's insane. All right. That's beautiful. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing these sessions. Let's go. All right. G-Chef, next one. Breakout retest. Look at that. Again, same thing. You had two opportunities. Or you had this fast retest like this, small one, or you had the bigger one, right? So exactly the same thing. Engulfing on the 1 hour, 30-minute time frame was showing us price action, 50-minute time frame was showing us price action. Like, come on. This is beautiful. This is easy. This is 1, 2, 3, right? 10 pip stop. Market went 1 on 5, and then you had a second reaction. But let's just say one is enough. I'm not that guy who tries to over I don't know how to say it properly in English, but like I'm not that guy that's gonna write down like G Chef, oh, 2 take profits, 3 take profit. No, I just gave one setup, so I'm just gonna take 1 take profit. I just want to have some clean results that I can share with you guys to build your confidence and your belief in this beautiful strategy. Of course, not everyone or not every single setup can go in our direction. Like you can see, UChef broke out, came back for the retest. We got some good price action right over here, 30-minute time frame. Every time frame was showing us what we wanted to see when it comes down to the price action we react on. So yeah, this was simply a stop loss, and I'm not like you guys know. I'm very transparent and open for this because trading is about losing. You know, trading is about um not necessarily about losing, but it's about managing your losses, managing your take profits and your losses, right? A lot of people think that trading only goes about taking profit. No, that's not the case. If you have a certain strategy and someone is telling you, yeah, we barely have losses or we have a 100% win rate and so on and so forth, it's better to just turn around and run away because most of the time they are just out for your money. All right. Um, with price trap, like you guys know, if there is a stop loss, I'm not gonna hide that. That's normal. That's trading. You will not be able to trade without taking losses. Simple. There we go. That's you, chef. Stop loss. And then we have gold. I think this is simple. Here was our price trap. Market broke out, never came back. So simple. If we do not come back for a retest, there is no idea or there's no opportunity. And that's it. Oh yeah, we had the indices, but I'm pretty calm on the indices here on the sessions. I was looking for buys. I didn't take buys. For the people who know how I'm reacting, they know why I'm not taking the buys here. Um, it's pretty obvious. Okay, we got price action on the 50-minute, we got price action on the 30-minute, we got price action on the 1 hour, but there's like one slight thing I'm also adding into my entries, which yeah, didn't allow me to take this. All right. Um, Germany 30, exactly the same thing. We got the price action. I'm not hiding that. That's 100% true. There's just one small thing I'm doing extra that keeps me out of the setups. All right. The people who are in the private community, the paying community, they know what it is. They know why I'm not answering here on these ideas. Would you say that gold for retests waiting for price action right now? Same thing, by the way, for the Japanese. The Japanese did break out and retest to the downside, though. This was a beautiful one. I'm not writing down the indices, by the way. I'm only keeping track of the forex pairs, okay? Because the indices for some people this is way too aggressive and way too difficult. All right, let me check. Gold right now for the retest. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Looking for sells, but to be honest, price action isn't off. You should have been in at the top here. You should have been in at the top. If you wanted to react on this, you should have been running this already. This would be a very late entry. You're waiting for a 5 minute. Hmm. I don't really like what I'm seeing, to be honest. And I would rather be. Is it just me, or I would rather just look for a retest to the upside? Yeah, yeah. Indeed, indeed. At this point, we don't have a lot to work with. If we can have something like this, and that's 100%, you're 100% correct. Like if we can maybe something like this, yeah, that would be good. But here, I don't know. I don't like this. But I do like the fact that we broke structure here to the upside. So I wanna just keep it like this. Don't hold yourself back for these sells because it's perfectly possible that you can have a 1 on 3 in the retest of the breakout of this high here, right? But I just wanna put it on my chart like this. Oh, there we go. And I want to see how this will develop and look like the next week. Good. Let's move on. If you have any price traps, let me know. It's always nice to see your price traps. Yesterday I already had 80 JPY in my list. So I'm gonna add it again. Because we have some obvious structure. Clean highs, clean lows. Euro cat waiting for the retest. Okay. I will get there. So 80 JPY. I'm doubting a little bit. This high or this one. Let's go for the highest. Or what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I went for the highest. So there we go. We'll just keep it that way. There we go. ADNZD, yeah, yesterday we had this one, but it was a very small one. The breakout retest to the upside here. But now I want to leave it. I don't really like what I'm seeing. So this was from yesterday, like you can see. And then we have breakout retest. Very small move, not the biggest one, but it did respect though. Canadian JPY. Pom, 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 pom. I'm gonna give this an orange flag for this moment. Okay. I like Euro AD a lot. Euro Canadian waiting for the retest. Beautiful. Like it. Love it. Easy structure. Easy high. Easy low. The weather in Antwerp looks way better than here. Sun is shining. Here it's raining, so you know what's coming. Patsy, I see you out there in the sun. It's raining out here, so rain is coming. Yeah, you want to see this one, right? Diego, what I just drew, like the retest of this broken resistance. We could have a big retest to the downside here, definitely. Yeah, yeah, 4 hour, 2 hour. I do understand what you're looking for. I'm gonna keep it this way. I want to see how this will play out. Um, Euro USD, it's ugly as fuck, but oh, excuse my language. Sometimes it's just yeah. We do have a very clear high and low. That's the thing I like about it. But like the candlesticks and how the market has been moving, that's ugly as gonna shut my mouth. Euro USD, Euro CHF, nah, don't like it. Oof, this is good. Very obvious price trap, very clean. I like that. GA. Mm-hmm. This was breakout retest, but we missed out. We were too late. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah. Ooh, that was nasty. Not nasty, but nasty in a good way. Let me check. My entry would be here. Stop loss below. Okay, 12 to 15 pip stop. Should be risk-free already. I'm gonna leave it because of that fact that we should be risk-free already. Let's see what we can do with GJ. I do want to trap it like this. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like that will be it. Do you guys have any pairs? Any extra pairs except from the ones I just trapped? Yeah, maybe Canadian JPY like this. I know it's messing around in the middle of a move, so that's a little bit why I'm doubting about it. I'd rather have like a price trap on top or at the bottom. Like, for example, if we take a look at Euro AD, you see how it is at the top of a move, that we are not like in the middle of a move. That's what I like more. Canadian JPY, you see, we are like in the middle. I would love it if we had it down here or up there. Okay, but still, let's just use it. Let's see. UCAT, UCAT. Yeah, the thing is, I saw it, but we should have been running this already. This breakout retest, it happened twice. So that's the reason why I'm leaving it alone. I'm not gonna trap it. But of course, I do understand if you're looking for like the more 4 hour move, 4 hour breakout, 4 hour retest, makes more sense. But like you know, I'm more of a 1 hour. I like the 1 hour. For the people who don't know, price trap works on every time frame. You can trap on the daily, you can trap on 4 hour, 2 hour, even 15 minutes. It's just a little different when it comes down to your candlestick patterns, um like what to look at. For example, if we're trading 1 hour, we're looking at the candlesticks of 1 hour, 30, 50 minute. But if you're, for example, looking at a daily time frame, you're more looking for the 4 hour and 1 hour candles. Or if you're looking at a 15-minute price trap, you're more looking at a 5 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute candles, right? That's what changes. But it works on every time frame. Good. That will be it. That will be it. We have 9 price traps, which is more than enough, right? Yeah, that's more than enough. Some good, clean price traps. I do like what I'm seeing. We have already some breakouts and some where we are waiting for some retests. Let's check the indices. Let's see what we have. Maybe we have something on the indices. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't really like what I'm seeing. No, I don't like the indices for today. I'm just gonna keep it with the forex pairs. All right. So 9 price traps. I will share them in the Discord, like the public part where you will be able to copy them all. And we shall see what we'll do for the next week. I do have not so good news. Not so good news for the people who like to follow me on a weekly basis. But let me first go over crypto. So crypto, pretty simple. We are just respecting the breakout and retest. So the structure is respecting pretty good. And like I said it last week on the session. What do we want to see if we want to continue? Like we got the massive breakout retest on the daily. That's why I drew these arrows, right? And I told you like what you need to wait for is a breakout of structure before we can look for up moves. And like you can see, we broke out, we came back for the retest, and boom, we go. Guess what? Price trap does work on crypto also. It just moves a little different and a little faster. All right. So my vision is bullish at this point, as long as we keep respecting that bullish structure, of course. Okay. So basically, this is the move I'm looking for right now. A breakout, a retest, and going higher again. But of course, we always give the market the both options. So if we break that structure, especially this one here, I will put a circle there. There we go. If we break this structure, I'm turning bearish, of course. For the people who like to trade patterns, what do you see? What do you recognize? I don't want to be pessimistic, or I don't want to be negative, but doesn't this look like a bearish flag? And guess what's this? Hmm. Hmm. I'm not a pattern trader, so I don't give a fuck. Oh, there goes my language again. Excuse me. All right. So Ethereum, exactly the same thing, of course. We broke that structure. We are back for the retest. So this is the move I'm looking for, or of course the opposite direction. But then we are more focused on this structure point. All right. So that's what I'm focused on, highs and lows. I'm not focused on these fancy channels because I could do the same here. I could do the same here. You see that? Then you could say, oh, it's a bearish flag. If we break this little line, we go down. It did respect though, but I don't use that. I use highs and lows. That's it. Good. So that's it. That's it for today. Let me go over the news pretty fast. Pretty fast. No, not really a lot of news today, so that's good. Tomorrow, unemployment claims, the only thing to be aware of. Retail sales at pounds. Remember this one, daylight saving time. This Saturday and Sunday, we are back at normal time. So spread out will be back at 11 p.m. The 4-hour candle closures will be back at the normal hours. So yeah, we go back to the normal way. Okay, so good. Now let me close off. Next week, by the way, we have NFP week. But let me close off with a little announcement that's maybe not that good for you guys. So this Monday, I'm leaving on a trip to Thailand for 1 month. All right. So I will be away for 1 month, which means that for 1 month there will be no sessions, no public sessions. All right. I will do my best to have like the Wednesday setups. I will share them into the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord yet and you're watching this recording, please send me. I will add you. It's a public part. It's free. We have a private part that is paying, but you don't need to be there. You can also just be in our public part of it, and I will be sharing my setups there on the Wednesdays, so you still have the price traps. All right. So you still can see what I'm looking for on a Wednesday. Okay. The other days, of course, that's for the private community. You also need to be added. Okay, send me through Discord, bro. I will forget it otherwise. All right. But for the private people, you guys know it. There will be still some things going on. Of course, it's not because I'm away. I'm not trading. So I will still keep you guys updated and so on and so forth. But I want you to guys for the Wednesday people, I will say it like this. So for everyone who is watching me through the recordings or live on Wednesdays, the sessions won't be there, but I will be sharing setups. All right, I will be sharing my price reps in the Discord channel. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I know it's maybe less good news for the Wednesday sessions, but it's good news for me because if I watch outside I'm sick and tired of this weather, so I will be happy to be in the more tropical the tropical side of the world. All right, so good. I'm gonna leave it with this for today. We see each other back. Yeah, in like 5 weeks or something. I'm away till, let me maybe make it clear so you know, like 25 I'm back, so 29 is probably the very first session I'm gonna do again. Or if I see like in these Wednesdays that I'm away, that I'm like, you know what, I have time, I will be opening up a session, but I will keep you updated through the Telegram. I will keep you updated through the Discords. All right, so thank you all for being here. I wish you all a beautiful Wednesday. I wish you all beautiful next weeks. Do night sessions from I can do that. I can do that, but I don't know. I'm like 6 hours. So right there, right now, it's three o'clock in the afternoon. That's what it makes a little bit annoying, because that's the moment I'm away. That's the moment I'm like visiting things and like going around and so on. Which is you just on the pool. Yeah, maybe. If I have like an afternoon and I have nothing to do, I will be there. I will be there. But I will keep you updated through the channels, of course, like usual. All right. So thank you all for being here. I wish you the best, and we see each other hopefully as soon as possible. Ciao ciao.